Hey guys, DBZ Mackie here, and today we're going to be tackling a video that a lot of you guys have been requesting for me since the beginning of time, and that is what is the multiplayer for fusions. And so there was a lot of confusion with Vegito's multiplayer and the fusion dance multiplayer as well. So let's tackle all the fusions in the series, which are basically of three types: the Namekian fusion, the Metamoran fusion, and the Potara fusion. So first of all, let's start with the Namekian fusion. We have two instances of this in Dragon Ball Z and one instance in Dragon Ball Super. I won't be talking about Dragon Ball Super's Namekian fusion because basically we don't know how strong Savanel and Pirina were before fusing with all the Namekians in their planet, and we also don't know how many Namekians were actually present and how many were of them were Warrior Namekians, how many of them were Dragon Clan. Anyways, so let's talk about Namekian fusion regarding Piccolo. We see Piccolo fusing with Nail in the Frieza saga and with Kami during the Android and Imperfect Cell saga. So let's see what the guidebooks and what the anime manga has to say about it. Great Elder Guru says that Piccolo's power was, or rather Kami Kolo or the Nameless Namekian's power was split in half when he separated into Piccolo, King Piccolo and Kami. And so, hypothetically speaking, the best we can guess is that when Piccolo and Kami merge, that then Piccolo's power would also double once more, and that makes sense to me because there wasn't such a huge gap between the androids and the Super Saiyans. Piccolo was already on the level of Super Saiyan. It wasn't like the androids were 10 times as strong as the Super Saiyan. So I think that a 2 times multiplier could work. And as for Piccolo and Nails fusion, we have nothing in the English or the Japanese guides, but we do have the El Manga Legendario. I hope I pronounced that right. That's a Spanish guide that states that Piccolo's power was multiplied by 5 times when he fused with Nail. So, okay, that seems good. Let's just go with that. Piccolo and Nail's fusion netted him a 5 times multiplier, while Piccolo and Kami's fusion gave him a 2 times multiplier. So a lot of people were confused with this. They were like, why does Piccolo get a lower multiplier with Kami and why did he get a bigger multiplier with Nail? I think it makes sense. You'd think that Piccolo and Kami would be more similar to each other because they were literally the same person at the point. But you also have to take into account that both Piccolo and Nail were warrior type Namekians, while Kami was a Dragon Clansman Namekian. So their physiology would probably be different, and especially also their power level was also different. Kami was much weaker than Nail. So I think it makes sense why Piccolo and Kami's fusion wouldn't give him as big of a boost as Piccolo and Nail's fusion. And in any case, if we are talking about multipliers in terms of if we want to talk about addition, then of course Kami's fusion would give him a bigger boost. Anyway, so let's end making fusion here. 5 times multiplier for fusing with Nail and 2 times multiplier for fusing with Kami. Moving on to Metamoran fusion, finally talking about the scenes that all you guys have been waiting for. Goten and Trunks fusing into Gotenks and Goku and Vegeta fusing into Gogeta are the only two instances that we see in Dragon Ball Z. Now, of course, Goku and Vegeta were non-canon. Gogeta was non-canon at the time because he only fused in Fusion Reborn. But let's talk about that as well. So let's see. First, talking about Gotenks, the anime guide DBZ Son Goku Densetsu says that Gotenks has many times the power of Goten and Trunks on their own. Now, how much could many times be? I think it could be like basically it's supposed to be greater than the sum of their parts. So it's greater than Goten plus Trunks. I think it could be anywhere from 2 times to 10 times. Because if I think if it was like 20 times or 30 times, it would be written as several tens of times or several dozens of times. I think a 2 to 10 times multiplier works. Also because it was stated in one of the guidebooks that Gotenks didn't surpass Majin Vegeta until he trained in the hyperbolic time chamber. So I don't think it's such big of a boost as some people claim. And about Gogeta, we don't have anything official about his multiplier like this. All that stated is that the fusion dance is supposed to be weaker than the Potara earrings, so he wouldn't get as big of a base, as big of a boost. Like in the anime, we see that Super Buhan was getting beat down by Vegito. So I do. So Vegito would be stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't think that is the case here. I think that what we do know is that Super Gogeta was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And Super Saiyan 3 Goku, if it's a 400 times multiplier, I think Super Gogeta would at least be a 500 times multiplier, right? So if we reduce the Super Saiyan multiplier from this, that would mean that Gogeta is at least 10 times as strong as Goku in his base form, while Goten and Trunks would become 2 to 10 times their base when they fuse into Gotenks. That makes sense. Personally, I use a 2.5 times multiplier for Gotenks and a 40 times multiplier for Gogeta during the Dragon Ball Z era. Anyways, let's move on to Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball GT. In Dragon Ball GT, we see Goku and Vegeta fuse in their Super Saiyan 4 forms into Super Gogeta 4. And in Dragon Ball Super, in Dragon Ball Super Broly, we see Goku and Vegeta fuse into Gogeta Blue. They also fuse into base Gogeta, but it seems that base Gogeta was stronger at the time. Let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about Dragon Ball Super. Gogeta was able to fight with Broly even in his base form. With Super Saiyan Broly, he was able to fight in his base form, but he doesn't actually trade blows with him. All he does is dodge his attacks. While Super Saiyan Blue, Goku and Vegeta actually they swap hands with Broly. So a lot of people were saying that base Gogeta would be stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. I don't think that is the case. I think that definitely Gogeta had a better performance than Super Saiyan God Goku did against even base Broly. So I think that base Gogeta would be somewhere between Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. And talking about Dragon Ball GT, it's been stated that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was tens of times stronger than a single Super Saiyan 4. So here we have a different statement, because in Gotenks case it was stated to be several times, while here it's stated to be several tens of times. So obviously it seems that they're implying that Goku and Vegeta do get a greater boost from fusion, maybe because of that rival boost that a lot of people talk about. So with that being said, Goku and Vegeta would be 10 to 100 times stronger as Gogeta in Dragon Ball GT. While in Dragon Ball Super, it seems that it would be at least 20,000 times base. How do I get this 20,000 times number? Well, I've explained it in an earlier video. But basically, base Gogeta would at least be stronger than Super Saiyan God. So that's the logic here. Anyways, let's move on to Potara Fusion. Now, both of these instances are from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and we are talking about Goku and Vegeta first. So Goku and Vegeta fuse into Vegito in Dragon Ball Z, and later they transform into Super Vegito. While in Dragon Ball Super, they transform into Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. So let's talk about it. Vegito in the Daisenshu 7, it stated that his strength measures even greater than that of a Super Saiyan 3. So it mentions later that he is also able to transform into a Super Saiyan. So it makes sense that base Vegito would be stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. While as for Dragon Ball Super, the latest weekly jump has a Dragon Ball Super Broly promo that describes Gogeta and Vegito to be equally matched trump cards. So it seems that they are implying that Gogeta and Vegito are supposed to be equal in Dragon Ball Super, and that works for me. So they would get the same 20,000 times multiplier in at least 20,000 times multiplier in base for Dragon Ball Super, and in Dragon Ball Z, I think that their multiplier would be lower. It would be at least 400 times because of course it would have said that Super Saiyan God would be stronger than Vegito, and so that's it. I personally use a 3,000 times multiplier for Vegito in Dragon Ball Z, and it's the multiplier for Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, somewhere in between for Dragon Ball Super. Finally, let's talk about Potara fusion for the other characters that we see in Dragon Ball Super, like Goku Black and Zamasu fusing into Merge Zamasu, and Kale and Caulifla fusing into Kefla. Now, these we can't really say anything about them concretely. They don't have a concrete multiplier. We see that Potara fusion can vary a lot in power, because Goku says that fusing with Satan might actually make him weaker, or it could like be a minuscule increase. While Vado states that their power would be greater than the sums of their part, and their power increases tens of times. Now, here tens of times, I don't think it makes sense, because Caulifla and Kefla weren't even able to fight Super Saiyan God Goku, while base Kefla was stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku, and so like that doesn't mean that, if that could mean that base Kefla is stronger than Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, but that doesn't mean that they would be tens of times stronger. Anyways, basically what I'm saying is that I have no idea how strong they're supposed to be. There are also manga and anime differences there. So the Potara fusion basically depends on plot for these characters. And this makes sense too because the Supreme Kai states that he didn't know the Potara would be so powerful, and Elder Kai says that it's because it depends on the composition of the fusees. When Goku and Vegeta fused, they were similar to each other, and they also might have gotten a rival boost, so as to say, and that's why they got incredibly stronger. I think that Kefla wouldn't be as strong as Vegito, wouldn't get as big of a multiplier, and definitely not Marzamasu either, because like Marzamasu was getting wrecked by Vegito, even more so in the manga. So we can't really say anything about their power. Anyways, that's it. So hope you liked the video. Be sure to like if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about the fusion multiplayer. And I'll see you in the next video.